So it's important to remember every morning to check your dress code and what you're wearing before you enter the school. Make sure you do not have ripped jeans above the knee. Make sure before you come into the school, you remove any hats or caps that you may be wearing. Check and make sure that your shorts are not 3 inches above your knees. And also make sure that your straps of your tank tops are fully covering your shoulders. And also remember to remove any sunglasses before you enter the building. Each morning when you come to the building, make sure if you're a middle schooler, you go straight to the cafeteria. You can see these students are not going straight to the cafeteria. They've decided to mingle with the high schoolers in the commons area. This is not what you should do. Remember, go straight to the cafeteria. If you need to go to the restroom, go to the restroom before you go to the cafeteria. So girls, in the morning, remember, if you come to the restroom, make sure to use the restroom immediately. This is not the time to do your hair, do your makeup, make sure you look pretty. This is not the time to do that. Use the restroom and then head on to the cafeteria. Each morning as you come into school, just make sure that you're following the school dress code as it is laid out in the handbook. So in the mornings, coming into school, make sure you head straight to the cafeteria on the left. If you need to go use the restroom, take this time, go straight to the restroom. Then once you are finished, you'll head on to the cafeteria. In the morning, make sure you come in and go straight to a table and have a seat. As you can see, Ms. Kostas has decided to walk around. If you need to throw something away, be sure to raise your hand. You cannot get up out of your seat once you have been seated. Please do not sit on tables, as this student has chosen to do. Please do not throw objects. Keep all objects, hands, feet to yourself. Finally, this student has decided to bring in a outside food or drink from McDonald's. Please keep all outside food and drinks outside of the school. Please make sure also when you're in the cafeteria to keep the noise level to a minimum. When you're dismissed from the cafeteria in the morning, please make sure not to run up the stairs, and please make sure to stay on the left side of the staircase. In the mornings when you come into the cafeteria, if you need to buy breakfast, head straight on back to the lunch line. If you don't need to buy breakfast, go ahead and have a seat. During the mornings, you may have your cell phone out.
Yes, Gavin.
Grab a fork.
Sure can.
So, as you can see, if you need anything, just raise your hand for a teacher to come to you. And in the mornings, you will be dismissed by table. So if you have any trash from the food that you've eaten, throw it away in the trash can that the teacher rolls by, and then head out the door and on up to class. After dismissed from the cafeteria in the mornings, make sure your cell phones are put away, earbuds are put away. On your way up the staircase, make sure you stick to the left side. That is the middle school side. hallway, please walk. Do not run. Please keep the voice level to a minimum. And make sure in the morning you go straight to class. Please don't gather around the locker with your friends, taking pictures, using your cell phone, listening to music. Remember, come down the hallway quietly, go to your locker if you need to, and then head straight to class. Make sure when you're in the hallway, don't try to sneak out your cell phone and take a look at it. This is not the time or place to do that.
Yes, Diana.
Can I go to the bathroom?
But I want to go.
No, I was first. I
One
was
at a
first.
time, quickly.
Yes. Woo! Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am, where are you going?
To the bathroom?
The bathroom? Do you have a hall pass?
Nope.
Okay, I need you to go grab a hall pass.
Why? I've never had a hall pass before.
We have hall passes in the hallway. Please go.
Oh my word. Into my life. I need a hall pass. There, look, hall pass.
Did you fill it out? Can I take a look at it?
Sure. I have the hall pass.
Well, this looks blank, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to go back and fill that out for me before you go.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
Gosh.
In the hallway, make sure you're always walking. Stick to the right side of the hallway as you walk. And in the mornings, if you've got anything to drop off in your locker, go ahead and drop that off really quickly and then head straight on to class.
All right, here we go. Yes, Logan.
May I go to the bathroom?
Yes, quickly, please.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. You have a hall pass?
I do.
All right, excellent. Make sure if you do use a hall pass, you sign it out with the date, your name, the time that you're leaving, and once you come back in, what time you get back into the classroom. When you're using the restroom, make sure you're not standing around on your cell phone. Keep all hands, objects to yourself. Do not climb on the school property. When in the restroom, use the restroom. Make sure to wash your hands and then return to class. After washing your hands, make sure to place all waste products in the appropriate containers. Keep all hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Follow the technology policy. And use school-appropriate language and volume in the bathroom. At the end of the class day, make sure you go straight to the cafeteria. Please don't congregate around your locker. Please make sure all cell phones are put away.
Did you hear what's awesome?
Make sure that when you're going to the cafeteria, you use the main hallway. Please do not cut down the side hallway that goes next to the computer labs.
Thank God, that's over.
Did y'all hear that test?
Oh, my God. Swim, come on, lift.
At the end of the day, also remember, if you are a car rider, you should go straight outside. And if you're a bus rider, you go into the cafeteria. Make sure you don't just stand around the commons area talking, kind of hanging out at the end of the day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Also, at the end of the day, make sure you do not have any food or drink out inside the cafeteria.
Aren't you a car rider?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I just wanted to hang out.
And again, if you're a car rider, you should be going straight outside. At the end of the day, make sure you stay on the right side as these students are doing. Coming down the staircase. Bus riders go into the cafeteria. And the car riders will go straight outside. If you're a bus rider at the end of the day and you come into the cafeteria, make sure you stay seated once you've had a seat. Cell phones are okay at the end of the day. Again, just stay seated until your bus is called. All right, again, so we want to welcome you to White House Heritage. We're really excited to get to work with you this school year. You now know the expectations that we have for you. You've seen what not to do, and now you've seen what to do.
Because we want you
To be
respectful, be responsible, and be safe.